I'm doing a video on how to lube your AR-15. I'm going to kind of break it down into steps for those of you that don't know how to break down guns and stuff. There's different ways to do this. Some people use oil, some people use lube. I use lube. Stuff I'm going to be using is TW25B. That works for me. Stuff I clean my AR-15 is with hops. I'm not going to be doing anything about cleaning. I already cleaned the gun. If you guys want to see a cleaning video, we can make another one of those on another time. But like I said, some people clean their guns and lube their guns differently. This is just the way I do it. This is the way I've been taught to do it, and it's worked out well for me. So if you do it a different way, that's fine. To each their own. But this is how I do it, for just to help anybody if it needs it. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to break down your gun by pulling these pins. That one there. Break it down in half. And break it down further, you want to pull that one. And pull that out. And that breaks your gun into your upper receiver and your lower receiver. So we're not going to need the lower receiver right now, so you're going to put that off to the side. And we're going to need the bolt carrier and charger handle under this. So to pull them out, you're just going to pull your charging handle, pull your bolt carrier out, drop that down, it comes right out. Don't need this, pull it off the side. First thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pull out your firing pin, which is right in there if you can see it. To do that, you're going to pull this pin out. Sometimes you can do it with your finger, mostly it's usually easier to use something like this. And you're just going to pull that straight out. And you have that pin. Set that off to the side. And from there, put that back, and you're going to have your firing pin out. And then you're going to have that. Every time I pull my firing pin out, I like to give it a good wipe. And then from there, you're going to pull this lever to the side. It just twists. So you're going to twist it off to the side, and that's going to come out as well. Put that off to the side, and you're going to pull that straight out. This is what we're going to use to lube, so give it a quick wipe down. Like I said, I'm not going to show you how to clean the gun. If you guys want to see a video on that, we can do that later, just let me know. But right now, I'm just going to show you strictly how to lube it. First things first, you're going to take your lube. And for this, you're just going to dab it all around here. You're just going to lube this entire thing. You don't need a ton, so it's just little dabs here and there. And you're just going to take your finger and you're going to wipe that all in. You just want to do a nice little coating. You don't need to cover it completely. This will be perfect for it. And then, simple as that, you're done with that. You put that to the side. And then one of the most important spots, some people forget about this, is lubing right in here. So do a nice little bead on the inside of there. And then I use my finger to do it because it's easier. If you can't get your finger in there, just use a towel like that to put it in. So then you're going to want to put that back in there. And then put your pen back in. And twist it. And there you go, that's in. And then you're going to take a fire pen, put it back in that slot. And then take your pen and place it back in. And now your bolt carrier is back assembled. And then just by simply lubing that, this comes out and slides back in much smoother, and that's exactly what you want. So then like give it a good wipe down from me fingering it all up. And the next thing you're going to do is you're going to lube the bolt carrier itself. Now some people like to lube these and this and all around here, lube everything. Now you don't need to do that, because this here, this here, this here, and these four corners here are the only things that touch metal to metal. So really, that's all you need to lube. If you want to lube all that, that's completely up to you, but it just creates more things to get dirty. So for me, I just lube this here, put a couple dabs in there, put a good amount of dabs here, a couple here. For some reason, my lube doesn't want to come out very well. There we go, then you're going to do the same thing. You're just going to rub it in with your finger. That's just going to create a nice slide surface. And you don't need a ton, because if you feel this with your finger while you're doing it, it slides really well. So you really don't need a crap ton of this stuff. Just enough. Usually I like to put a little bit more on this one. And now your bolt carrier is completely lubed up. Set that off to the side. One thing I like to do, not everybody does it, but something that I've always liked to do is lubing up your charging handle. So I'll take a little bit of lube and run it down there, and then get a nice clean. I do a little bit more the first time, because then I take it, put it in my gun, and I slide it back and forth to get it in there. And I just put a tad more on there. And it's that simple. That's exactly how you want to lube your gun. For your AR-15s, this is definitely a must you want to do. AR-15s don't like to run dry. When I first got my first AR-15, I never really did this, and it didn't not shoot. It just it sounded differently, and it definitely grinded more. I got a lot more. I didn't want to discharge, a couple of double feeds, stuff like that. Once it was lubed, it slides so much better. The bullets fly out easier. The gun is just much happier this way. So once it's in here like this, you can take it a couple times in and out, let it slide, get a good lube, as you can see in there. It's all in there, as you can see. Hopefully you can see that. So put that back in, and then you're going to get your lower. I'm going to put that on. Put them back in. And now your gun is completely back together. So then you want to do a couple tests. Slides much better now. Put your dust cover back on, and then give the outside a good clean. Like I said before, if you guys want me to do a cleaning video of the entire gun, I can do that. I'll break down the entire gun and show you how I clean everything, bolt carrier, and the inside of the upper, lower. Use a full clean. But this is just simply how to lube up your gun. And you want to do this every 500 to 1,000 rounds just to make sure it's always staying dry and working